everyone, welcome to today's session. Good to see everyone join in. Welcome to Daily Live with Ritu Dudhoria at 5 p.m. every day on YouTube for comprehensive VARC preparation. So guys, I hope all of you are doing well. You've had a fruitful day so far. Yes. Welcome to the session, guys. Hello, Shita. Welcome. Good to see all of you join in. Welcome to the session. Chalo, so guys, today's session is a very important session. This session is an introduction to what eponyms are. Okay, so eponyms, guys, एक important vocabulary का topic है. It helps you a lot when it comes to the RC section because RC में कभी-कभी ऐसे words use होते हैं, जो mythology से related है या जो eponyms है. And we don't know them because we've never studied them before. Maybe you're not a follower of Greek mythology or the Roman mythology, or you've not heard these words ever before. Then it becomes difficult for you to understand. Similarly, there are a lot of examinations like the XAT examination, the IFT examination, NMAT, SNAP, which test you with direct questions and vocabulary. तो उसमें भी ये helpful होता है, but CAT के perspective से this really does wonders when it comes to your RC section. Okay, so I hope all of you are ready to try on this topic, guys. Shall we get started? Hi Faizan, hello Shrijit, hello Rohit, namaste Kritika, hi Dinesh, hello Ishta. Good to see everyone join in. Okay, so what are we waiting for? Let's get started. But before we get started, Unacademy 1 is here. Okay, now this is an online event that I want every single one of you to be a participant of. Okay, so guys, I'm attending the Unacademy 1 event. What about you? Big announcements are going to happen, so watch out. The event link is in the description below. This event will create new avenues for learning. It's scheduled to happen on Teachers' Day, that is September 5th, 6 p.m. onwards. Okay, guys, just go on your Instagram, tag at Unacademy and use the hashtag one step ahead. Hashtag Unacademy1 everywhere. So I want all of you to be prepared to attend this event September 5th, 6 p.m. onwards. Hi Shubham ji, welcome to the session. Okay, so guys, before we start off with the session, let me tell you what eponyms are. Hi Ocean, welcome to the session. Eponyms are basically words which are named after someone or they are named after something which have an origin which is derived. Hi Rahul, welcome to the session. So guys, आपके screen पे I have what I've done is I have collated about 60 important eponyms which everyone must know. शुभम वो आपको event में पता चलेगा, ठीक है? अभी से मैं सब कुछ बता दूंगी तो आप attend थोड़ी ना करोगे. Yes, Faizan, it will, but till then try out vocabulary made easy and grammar made easy. Okay, so guys, eponyms आपके screen पे displayed है. जल्दी से एक-एक के meanings देखते हैं. This video is going to be a short video. ठीक है, and guys, ताकि हम crisp, short तरीके से सारे important eponyms cover कर लें. Okay, let's go through this. Hi Akshat. Come on, first one, Ambrosia. Guys, can you tell me what do you mean by Ambrosia? Can I say Ambrosia means Amrit? Yes? Arey Shubham, do wali. I'm so excited that you're all eagerly waiting for the event. But आपको जितने भी announcements हैं सब एक ही साथ पता चलेंगे September 5th को. ठीक है, तो आप जरूर September 5th का इंतजार करना. Okay, so Ambrosia basically means Amrit, guys. Other synonyms of the word Ambrosia include elixir, nectar. Okay, it's basically a cure for all. So similar to that could also be panacea. Okay, panacea is also cure for all. Ambrosia is basically the food of gods. Hello Dhwani, welcome to the session. Good evening Anuj. Next one, Amazon, not the river basin Amazon. Okay, Amazon basically it means female warriors. Okay, guys, 1 minute. Okay, so Amazon were female warriors. Guys, how many of you have watched Wonder Woman? You would be able to relate to this. So Amazon were basically female warriors. So if you call someone an Amazon today, it basically means someone who is a very strong woman. Of course, yes Naman, I will check it out. Wonder Woman, correct Shriji, very good. Hi Deep, welcome. Next one, ages. Let's say आप dissertation कर रहे हो और I say that you're doing your dissertation under the aegis of Professor so and so. What do you mean by aegis? Come on, aegis, under the guidance, under the auspices, under the tutelage. So aegis जो था was basically the shield of Zeus. ठीक है, ये एक शील्ड थी, ढाल थी. So when you say aegis, it basically means shield, mentorship, guidance, protection. Correct. So that is called as aegis. Next one. Boycott. We all know the meaning of the word boycott, but this was named after a person called Charles Boycott, who was an Irish farmer, and वो अपने जो subjects थे उनको tyrannize करता था और उनको ill treat करता था. So all his workers and subjects and people under him decided to throw him out of the village. So they boycotted him. Panacea is basically a cure for all. Pan means all, so panacea is an all-purpose cure. An all-purpose cure is called as panacea. So panacea could be a wonder drug. Correct. So to boycott someone is to banish someone or to ostracize someone. Correct. Wonderful. Next one. Chimera. This is an important one, guys. Whichever is important, I will highlight it. When you say chimera, if you say chimerical hopes, so chimera was basically a fire-breathing monster with a lion's head, and it was a mixture of different animals and a serpent's tail and so on and so forth. So if you say chimera, it's basically something which is mythical. Okay, it is an illusion. No, embargo is ban on trade. So chimera is mythical, illusionary, whimsical, unrealistic, impractical. That's called as chimera. Next one, Hector. Guys, Hector was basically a very, all of these, many of these are Trojan War heroes. Like Achilles was a Trojan War hero. Hector was a Trojan War hero. So Hector, you associate Hercules with his strength. Similarly, you associate Hector with his strength as well. So Hector was considered to be really strong. So when you use the word Hector in today's context, it basically means to overpower someone or to bully someone. That's basically called Hector. So Hector, it's to overpower someone or to bully someone. Correct. Next one, Hydra headed. Guys, जैसे we say ना रावण के 10 सर थे, so Hydra had 9 heads. Okay, so she was a monster and she had 9 heads. So Hydra headed. Yes, Anshul, we covered most all the important tones. Okay, so now in today's context, when you use Hydra headed, can you tell me what does it mean? Anyone? Okay, one meaning of Hydra headed would be, of course, multifarious. Okay, someone who has various sides to their personality, who's very talented, various facets to their personality, multiple heads. And also, guys, Hydra का ये problem था कि you would chop off one head and the other head would come off, and one head and the other head would come off. So it's also something which is very difficult to eliminate. Correct. Wonderful. It's also something which is very difficult to eliminate because there's just too many branches. So it's called it is something which is difficult to eliminate. Okay, next one, Janus. That's how the month January comes about. So Janus, guys, if you've seen the symbol, it's basically two heads, one facing front and the other one facing in the opposite direction. Okay, so there are two heads which are facing in the opposite direction. So when you say Janus now, it could have different meanings based on your interpretation of the symbol. It could be someone who has two sides to his or her personality. It could be someone who's looking at the beginning and at the end. Okay, so basically, yeah, it could be two-faced, it could be duplicitous. Okay, so it's basically to do with your interpretation of the symbol. Got it? Clear with this? Correct. Yes, Akshansh. So I will don't worry. We will do a series, Akshansh. So CMAT से भी good colleges है. I will don't worry. I will do a series on omits जिसमें मैं आपको पूरा I don't want to give you half-hearted data. So definitely एक series करेंगे जिसमें you will get to know about all the top colleges. Okay. So Ankush, when you say Janus का आप अगर symbol देखोगे, okay, just Google. और अगर आप Janus का symbol देखोगे तो आपको दिखेगा कि there is one head pointing in one direction and the other head pointing in the opposite direction. So इसका मतलब हो सकता है कि someone who is two-faced. Okay, someone who is two-faced to someone who is duplicitous in nature, or someone who has two sides to his or her personality. And Janus is also considered to be the god of beginning. It is also associated with a date, a gate, a passage, a doorway. Okay, two faces. Okay, got it? Did all of you understand this? Beginning and ending, war and peace. So actually अगर आप mythology देखोगे, presided over the beginning and ending of conflict. So it was war and peace. So उससे related था. Okay, correct. Non-committal as well. Yes, someone who is indecisive or non-committal as well. Correct. Yes, Naman, you can. Next one. Pandora's box. So guys, there was Pan means all. Dora means gift. So there was a little girl. See, there are different stories associated with it. ठीक है, ये सारे myths है. So one legend goes कि एक छोटी सी लड़की थी and उसको when she was born, all the gods descended in order to gift her. ठीक है, तो everybody gave her one or the other gift, and at that particular point of time, I think Zeus was very angry with the world. So he came down and he gave her a Pandora's box, and he told her कि इस box को खोलना मत, not to open the box. And you know how children are, right? If you tell someone not to open something, the first thing they'll do is they would want to open it. So that box was basically a source of evil. अगर आप उसको खोलोगे तो it's like a can of worms. तो सारे problems आ जाएंगे, all hell will break loose. ठीक है, एकदम it's basically a cauldron or a source of evil. ये Pandora's box का story है. ये story class है actually. Okay, so Pandora's box basically refers to a source of evil. Like for example, it could also relate to a topic. Let's say एक topic है in your house or in your office. Let's say अगर आप उस topic को touch करोगे, then it lead to a lot of problems. So it's better to keep shut about it. That's basically called as Pandora's box. Okay, next one, Titan. So even the ship Titanic was named after it. Titan basically are the children of heaven and earth, considered to be very strong and considered to be invincible. So extreme strength का symbol होते हैं Titan. Next one, Achilles Heel. I'm sure all of you know the story of Achilles Heel. His mother, Achilles की जो mother थी, she dipped him. Achilles was supposed to go and fight in the Trojan War, and his mother was naturally worried about her son. So she wanted to make him invincible. She wanted to make him strong. So what she did was she turned him upside down. She dipped him in the river Styx. तो जब उसको upside down turn किया, तो उसके ankle को पकड़ा. तो पूरा का पूरा body जो था वो river में immersed था. जो part बच गया था, that was Achilles का heel. Okay, and so the rest of his body became invincible. The rest of his body became really strong, could not be defeated in war. Only his heel was the weakness. That was the only point which was not covered. And in the war, he died because an arrow shot his heel. So Paris deliberately shot an arrow aimed at Achilles' heel, and that's why he died. Yes, yes, Shubham, but all of this origin comes from mythology itself. Exactly. ऐसे एक parallel story है महाभारत में. Similarly with Duryodhan. Correct. So Achilles' heel basically refers to your weakness. Okay, it's your weak point. It is your weakness. Done. Next one, Adonis. Guys, usually I ask these. So how many of you consider yourself to be an Adonis? It works well when nobody knows the meaning of it. But if you know, okay, how many of you consider yourself an Adonis? Yes, so Adonis is the love of Venus, and Venus is supposed to be the most beautiful woman. So Adonis was considered to be a really young, handsome man. So this is used to describe a male. If you call someone an Adonis, it basically means someone who's really handsome, someone who's really good looking. Okay, very good. So Anmol, these come in your RC. So RC में Achilles heel use हो सकता है, Titan use हो सकता है. Hi Dia, welcome to the session. Good to see you. This is a class that you can take. I have not seen either, Srijit, but yeah, both are considered to be beautiful. Okay, Stygian. Guys, can you tell me what do you mean by Stygian? Stygian gloom. It relates to the river Styx in Greek mythology. So Stygian basically means something which is very dark, okay, something which is very black, okay, something which is very melancholic, something which is very dim, okay, gloomy, somber mood, okay, that's basically called as Stygian. Clear with this, everyone? शुभम, आप देखिए उनको जो आपको पता है. अच्छा, good. Augean stables. Okay, guys, how many of you have a reputation for being completely unorganized? So Augean stables, I'll tell you what was the story behind it. So Augean stables were considered to be, it belonged to the king Augeas, okay? And there was a large hurdle of cattle, and this particular stable had not been cleaned for years. And Hercules was ordered to clean these stables. So what he did was, Hercules being really powerful and all of that, so he took two rivers in order to clean, and they flowed through the stables, और फिर stables को clean किया गया था. So now when you use the word Augean stable basically means a very filthy place, or a place with a lot of corruption, a very filthy place, a dirty, filthy, corrupted place. That's called as Augean. Okay. Great. Got it? So your room could be an example of an Augean stable. Very dirty, it could filthy, or it could also be related to corrupt. Next one, Elysium is basically paradise. It's heaven. Okay, hermetic. Guys, does anybody know the meaning of hermetic? An hermetic seal. It was related to Hermes. So when you say hermetic, something which is very airtight, okay, something which is sealed, जिसको आसानी से नहीं तोड़ा जा सके, that's called as an hermetic seal. Got it? Did all of you understand this? It came from Hermes. He was basically considered to be the founder of alchemy and astrology. But if you use, for example, if I say an hermetic poem or an hermetic concept, it could also be something which is very difficult to understand, or which is very, it's very, मतलब आप easily इसको penetrate नहीं कर सकते हो, either in the sense that you cannot understand it easily. Okay, got it? Yes. Next one. So guys, before we continue, I would want to remind everyone that it's very important for you to take the CAT subscription. You get unlimited access to the entire CAT portal, structured courses, live sessions, and especially at this stage, guys, CAT के लिए prepare करना है, OMEDS के लिए prepare करना है, GDPI के लिए prepare करना है, doubt solving important है, notes important है, test important है, उससे ज़्यादा important है analysis और mentorship. So jaldi se consider taking the Plus and the Iconic subscription. All you have to do is apply the code Ritu MBA and be a part of these sessions. Okay, so Plus subscription देख सकते हो आप यहाँ पे, Iconic subscription के prices देख सकते हो. When you apply the code Ritu MBA, which is a very easy code to remember, just my name and our goal, you will get 10% off these prices. Okay guys, let's take this up as the last set. Okay, and then we'll continue with this in the next class. Jovial. A jovial person is a very happy person named after Jove, planet Jupiter. So it's believed that people who are governed by planet Jupiter are considered to be very happy and very cheerful, very buoyant, very optimistic. The opposite of a jovial person is a saturnine person. Saturn is associated with gloomy. Arey rahega Rahul. So no, lotus eater. Okay, so lotus eater is someone who's very inclined to daydreaming. So एक जगह थी जहाँ पे जब भी लोग enter होते थे तो उनको एक lotus दिया जाता था. And when people would eat it or when people would consume it, they would forget where they are and they would just, बहुत ही idle हो जाते थे. So basically when someone is a lotus eater, I'm what? I'm jovial, I'm saturnine, or I'm lotus eater. So basically a lotus eater is someone who is a daydreamer, someone who is an indolent or a very lazy person, and pick up your words, Abhishek, because you're doing really well, or someone who is, inclined to very idle lifestyle, not doing anything. Okay, next one, myrmidons. Guys, can you tell me what does this mean? अगर guys आपने ये नहीं पढ़ा है ना, आपने vocabulary made easy नहीं की है. Myrmidons are basically disciples. They are followers. They were basically people who accompanied Achilles to Troy. So when today you use myrmidons, it basically means, someone who does your dirty work. In a sense ki, basically it refers to your subordinate. Okay, someone who is your follower, but this follower, this subordinate will basically do your मतलब क्या बोलते हैं, आपका immoral activity या unethical activity या आपके जो भी orders है उनको unquestionably follow करेगा. For example, if you say, okay, he was Hitler's myrmidon. So myrmidon basically means someone who is your subordinate, someone who is your follower, and who will do your dirty work. मतलब आप उसको जो भी बोलो, आपके orders को unquestionably उसको follow करेगा. Correct. Next one, narcissist. A narcissist. Surajit, I didn't ask you for what you are. I asked you what do you think I am. Okay, next one, a narcissistic person. Okay, so Narcissus was a young man. He was walking by a river and he saw his own reflection in water and he fell in love with himself. So a narcissistic person is someone who is in love with himself, someone who is self-obsessed, someone who is correct, very egotistic, self-obsessed person is called as a narcissistic person. Next one, nemesis. Nemesis is basically your enemy. जैसे वोल्डेमॉर्ट एंड हैरी पॉटर के लिए आप यूज करते हो नेमेसिस. नेमेसिस was basically the goddess of revenge. So when you call some, नेमेसिस is the avenger. मतलब जिसको रिवेंज लेना है, जिसको दुश्मनी निकालनी है या जिसको बदला लेना है, that person will be called as your nemesis. In a way, yes, Rishi. Next one, pains, Paeans. What does it mean? It's basically a hymn or a song of praise or a song of victory to sing pains. It's basically a song of triumph or praise. It's a hymn. Okay. You can call it as an encomium. Tribute, encomium, to sing praise, a psalm. Okay, got it? Clear with this, everyone? Next one, phoenix. Harry Potter में आपने देखा होगा. Phoenix is basically a word. Yeah, this is a noun. Noun. Narcissist is a noun. Narcissistic is an adjective. Noun again. Adjective. Jovial is an adjective. So most of these are either used as nouns or adjectives. Correct. So phoenix is basically rising from its own ashes. So it's associated with two things. One is immortality and the other one is resurrection. Resurrection basically means rebirth. Okay, so resurrection and immortality. Correct. Good, Dia. I'm so happy that after, teaching you so much of vocabulary, what you associate phoenix with is the phoenix mall. Very good. Hi Tushar, hello Alok. Okay, next one, Trojan Horse, very popular story, guys. It's similar to जो आपने movie पद्मावत में भी देखी होगी. It was quite similar to this. So Trojan Horse basically war चल रहा था. प्रथम क्लास ऑलमोस्ट एंड होने को आया है, बट you're there, मतलब राइट टाइम पे आते हो. आपकी जो क्वालिटीज होती है ना, उसी टाइम उस टाइम पे से जो वर्ड्स एसोसिएटेड होते हो ना, उसी टाइम पे आते हो. जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल अगर आप अडोनिस पे आते तो गलत एंट्री हो जाती. नार्सिसिस्ट पे आ सकते थे आप, या लोटस ईटर पे आ सकते थे, पर चलो ट्रोजन हॉर्स ही सही. लिसन, करेक्ट. So Trojan Horse, so good. So Trojan Horse, okay, coming to the story. So when you say Trojan Horse, तो क्या हुआ था कि the enemy, उनको लगा था कि, so let's say there was a war between two places, right? So एक kingdom ने surrender कर दिया, तो दूसरा kingdom was rejoicing कि हम लोग war जीत चुके हैं, and they were merry making and सब मतलब enjoy कर करके they were basically wasted completely. तब क्या किया, the other country which had surrendered, as a token of peace, they had sent a wooden horse as a gift to the other nation. तो सब वहां पे एकदम मेरी मेकिंग कर करके एकदम टायर्ड हो चुके थे, एंड दे वर they completely felt that they had won the war. फिर रात को इस horse में से, out of this wooden horse jumped out soldiers, and these soldiers attacked the city, and they were so wasted to even fight back. So that's basically Trojan horse. So Trojan horse today, when used, it's a symbol of betrayal or cheating, धोखा or treachery. In a way, yes, Srijit. किसका? आपका? Yours, Shubham? It's associated with deceit and treachery. Okay, got it? Did all of you understand this? किसी का birthday नहीं है, guys. ठीक है, समझ में आया everyone? Okay. So guys, the rest of it we will continue in the next class. I want to inform all of you that it's very important that you take the subscription and subscribe to these batches. The final stretch for CAT 2022 batch is here. It starts September 1st. The elite batch for CAT 2023 is starting on August 26th. Yes, Rahul, please voice your grave concern. Sample notes for CAT examination, you just have to enter your name, number and email ID, and you can download the notes of all the three sections, Quant, LRDI and VARC. Understand the concept better. They're curated by the top educators, and wow, right? Sample notes. We'll complete it, Dhwani, in the coming up classes. Yes, of course, Anuj. Guys, the All India mock test for CAT 2022 is here. The next mock test will be on September 11th, 120 minutes, 66 questions. It's a free test, so make sure that all of you apply. Ritu, MBA and enroll. कल सुबह है mock नमन, तब नहीं रखेंगे, फिर शाम को रखेंगे. I will inform you about it. I didn't understand your question, Rahul. Correct, Anuj. Very good. Take care, everyone. Previous year question की series है, शुभम recommended. शुभम की testimonial है, इस पे बहुत अच्छी. Guys, 600 plus PYQ से आप prepare कर सकते हो, especially the most frequently asked questions over the last 5 years, and get an all India rank on PYQ. So enroll for free. Leaderboard of CAT 21 and I am converted candidates. Just look at the colleges, guys. Don't you want to see your faces next to these percentiles in colleges next year? In that case, you have to take the subscription. I will update you about the special class timing soon. Special classes are free live classes in the Unacademy Learning app with polls for learners, anywhere, anytime learning. You never miss a class if you enroll, and don't forget to apply the code RITUMBA. Ask Rahul, book a ticket, make a trip to London and ask J.K. Rowling. And when you get the answer, let me know too. Yes, I will, Surajit. Done, guys. Good, dear. Good. Take care. Bye, everyone. Take care. Do like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Take care, everyone.